everyone and welcome into yet another live stream, and today we'll just work with 16 numbers, that's it. It's 16 numbers. How hard could it possibly be? It's just 16 numbers, that's all it is. Hi there Mr. X, I've known hardest spoon that is in life. I can say for long this stream. Well then I'll try to make this stream long. And actually it shouldn't be all that long because it's just 16 numbers, okay? It's going to be a pretty short, uneventful live stream where we'll just walk with 16 numbers. Allow me to explain the problem. We'll try 5 more minutes. It does have 5 more minutes, right? But not a 5 more minute live stream because 5 more minute live streams only last for 5 minutes. This one will not last for 5 minutes. Okay, let me explain the problem. And first of all, let me also fix my taskbar because Windows already broke it. Oh, Windows, my beloved. If I had a nickel for every single time Windows broke something, I could buy a second copy. Okay, so here's the pickle. Here's what we're trying to do today. Let me open up Paint. Alright, here's the thing. Which Linux do you have? I don't have Linux. I mean, I do have Linux. I have Ubuntu Mate on my laptop. The reason why I have Ubuntu Mate is because the name is funny. Because I say mate a lot. That's the only reason. I used to have Arch, because of course. And I used to have, I think, Debian. I think that was my progression. I honestly don't really quite get the different versions of Linux. I don't quite get the difference between them. Here's what we'll try to do today. If you may remember correctly from last live stream, if we do build PowerShell, and if we do build client, main, then if we run it, then we have this, a window opens. How lovely, just great. Kali good for hacking. That's a debatable claim. I mean, define hacking. Real hackers use Kali Linux. Kali has a reputation for being used by people who pretend that they're good at hacking. Mainly because, well, okay, there are different kinds of hacking. As many tools behind. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. There are many different. Hacking is a very general term. Basically, hacking is more like doing something that's not intended with computers. And because of that, Kali has a lot of mostly social engineering, from what I understand, tools. Kali has a lot of like basic general tools. But from... Well, I don't want to say I know any hackers, but from the colorful people on the internet I've met who may chance in the past perhaps may have done something which could be called by some as hacking, for them they don't need really any tools. They just make them like in Python or whatever because they're really simple. It's more, when it comes to this whole thing, it's more about like walking out a way to do something you're not supposed to rather than use a tool for that. But anyway, I digress. The point is, last time we made this, which may look like a silly grey rectangle, but in fact it's really cool because on this silly grey rectangle we can type. That's what we can do. Whoa, isn't that crazy? Wow, Maker, did you implement text rendering all by yourself? Well, yeah, based on the bitmap image, but yeah. Oh boy, how the typing or how the hacking? And today we'll be working with 16 numbers. What 16 numbers? Oh, I'm so glad no one asked. You see, in the shaders, typing. It's a long story, Mr. X. It's a pretty long story. Actually, it's not that long. We basically have MKT text object, which is, as the name suggests, just an object which has the text. It also has the font, which is like the index to the texture being, of course, just the image of all the letters. And then we basically take that, then we pass in the letter we want to write, which is stored as a character, into the shader, and then the shader takes that image and then offsets it by the number of that letter. So for example, if we run it again, letter number 0 is space, letter number 1 is exclamation point, and so on and so forth. Then of course that was a little bit tricky because this set of this arrangement of characters is a bit arbitrary. That's why we needed to implement our own. That's why we needed basically to convert all of the inputs to our own system, which was a bit annoying, and also some of them needed hold shift, right? Some of them didn't. Some we had backspace. Oh yeah, we have backspace. Did I mention that? That's pretty cool. I don't need to build it. I don't know why I'm building it. But we do have backspace. If I misspell make it, I can just edit it. And caps lock doesn't work because why would it? Of course, you can just press random buttons which aren't implemented yet and it breaks everything, but that doesn't matter. And also, we made this line of code, which is absolutely beautiful looking, and I love it. And this C, yes, this C. Hi, the Mr. Best, by the way. Hi, welcome. What's up, make it? It's nothing much, just 60 numbers. That's what we need. Oh yeah, and today in the shader we have something which is called transform, which is a matrix of 4. What does that mean? Well, it means, if anyone recalls my 7th dimensional physics video, it means that we have x. Oh, actually, no, let's do it in color. X, Y, Z, W. X, Y, Z, W. X, Y, Z, W. And X, Y, Z, W. I always use purple for the 4th one. I don't know why. I guess that's because I use yellow for the sum. Hi, the Gabriel. But why the text editor? It's because that seemed like a simplest feature to implement on the very beginning. Like, considering all the features I've had to implement, that seemed like a simple one. Okay, so we have this, which is basically a 4-dimensional matrix, or a 4. New satisfaction video draws today. Ooh, check it out then. Now, what we need to figure out is how we can transform our vector using this matrix in order to move stuff. And you know what? I random stuff in the dark, but I would like to make a guesstimate, if I may. In the font object, or rather in the text struct, what we should have is we should really have the transform. Yeah, we really should have the transform right here. Oh, remember how I mentioned how if we modify this struct in any way, shape or form, everything will break? It doesn't? Oh, what? Oh, it very much should break. Oh, no? Oh, because we only have one, right? Size of text. Let's modify all of this because it will break if we don't. There we go, that's it. What are you doing this? For what do you want to use it? I want to use it as a client for all the robots I will build in the future. That's why. Might as well, right? Now, what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, right. So the reason why we're moving, or rather we're adding a transformer color to our text struct is because in our text struct right here, now we'll be able to use it to set the uniform matrix, text object font transform. No, instead we'll just do this and the transform of our object, of our text object. And then in input C, we should, no, not in input C, we should have a function which creates the object, right? And in that function, what we want is we also want to create a transform. Like this. Seems simple enough. And then so visual object, we just do text object. And then right here, now what we can do is we can also set MKT. First of all, we can test if this works. You had in your robot video in the beginning a very cool theme version. I don't exactly remember which one I had in the beginning. It might have been the theme 4, which is probably the best. That's why I need to make a better robot to attend my path sense. MKT text object, MKT text object size -1, and let's try moving it to the top left corner, which means let's set it to -1 on 3. Let's see what happens. Will it move left? Oh my goodness, what is your problem? Just... What are you making? Hide them! Whoa, whoa, what a name. Oh my god, why do you have so many lines in your name? Obvious. Got it. First try. I'm making just... this doesn't work. Wait, is it wider now? Am I crazy? I think it might be wider. Which is... Oh, it also crashed when we turned it off. Oh, that's great. Okay, yeah, that's a new look wider. Also, it crashes when I turn it off, which I'm assuming is because the cleanup is screwing up. Why is it crashing when... See, that, my dear friends, is what we call in the show business undefined behavior or a memory leak. Oh no! Fortunately, I'm a smart boy, so we can just do the debug, because I'm just that clever. We can see where it breaks. GLFW terminated. It breaks in the cleanup. How sweet. Alright, so it breaks right here. Now, why does it break right here? Well, that's because... I see, that explains it. Now it won't break. I take that back. That's tricky. Why is it breaking again? It's not like I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm just, you know, I'm asking for a friend. Marvelous. I see. I misread them. Oh, let's have the debug. So MKT visual object. Oh, guess that makes sense. Oh, and then we can actually free MKT text object just in general. Cleaned up GL. Oh, suck it. Util, right? Smooth locking. Include util. MKT util. Because of course I'm so pretentious I had to call it MKT. Hey Maker, I tried getting into CVP in VS Code, but I can't figure out how to change the CVP version. I tried everything I could find, but it seems like we change any advice. Change CPP version? Why exactly? What's happened? Oh, it's breaking right here. That's curious. Started. Start. Okay. Three. Change CPP. I mean, you need to get a compiler. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it breaks on the MKT visual object. What the heck is MKT visual object? That's a texture. Why does that break everything? Why would I know? Oh, because I set it up. That makes sense. Oh, am I not mallocking it? No, I am. Oh, that's not great at all. Why does it break everything? Doesn't make much sense. What happens if I just comment that out? Hi, I'm a responsible programmer, yeah. I take full responsibility for my garbage code. Clean up GL and then it breaks on the literally next thing. Okay, sweet. So I'm guessing the reason why it breaks is because I have no idea. Is it because this one's defined as extern and this one's defined? No, it can't be it. So why is this main H just... It's this one. Two problems in the file. Ah, because of the GLM. Okay, doesn't matter. That's not relevant. Why do you have problems and your program still starts? That's because... Well, that's the thing which people misunderstand about programs, you see. When it comes to programs... You know how people always hate errors? Well, errors are actually phenomenal. Errors are amazing. We created errors because they are so goddamn useful. When you get an error, then, for example, if I do something like this, right? If I try building it, I get an error. And the compiler tells me the exact line where there's a problem and tells me how I can fix it. The errors are phenomenal. We love errors. The problem is, when you're coding in low level, you really often don't have the access to the luxuries of high-level programming, and because of that, if I want to get an error in my own program, I have to implement it myself. Without an error, program will not know to not start, and will just start. And then when it encounters a problem, it only encounters it later on. And that problem is usually way worse than the program not starting. So imagine like if you have a rocket. Error is basically kind of like a scientist figuring out that there is something wrong with the rocket and terminating the launch. But if a scientist doesn't know that something wrong is going to happen, then the rocket will launch and then it will explode in the air. And that's not an error, that's just program breaking. So my application is starting like a rocket lifting off from the ground, but then when I try to turn it off, it crashes. So kind of like rocket blowing up. Wow, that was a good analogy. I don't know if it cleared up anything, but that is a good analogy. So this line is where it breaks, basically. Yes, it did. Okay, now I'm really glad because I'm really proud of that analogy. No, it just came up with it on the spot. It just came to me, you know? Why does it break? It doesn't make any sense. Right here we have a pointer visual object. In the init we define this pointer and then we malloc it. Malloc it, then we reallocate it, and then when we free it, it breaks? How ridiculous is that? You know what? We're just not going to free stuff. I tried freeing. It didn't work, so whoops. Hold on, I need a shrugging face emoji. Would it be lead emoji? Shrugging emoji out of characters. It's important for the documentation. Perfect. I think it conveys the message pretty well. Now we build it, now we run it, and we turn it off. It works perfectly! Yippee! Okay, great, sweet, sick. Alright, neat. Now, we're trying to... Oh yeah, right, we're trying to move it, so let's try moving it. In the init, we can have fun with our transform matrix. So let's see what happens if we change the x coordinate. Yeah, that's just larger. Oh, it gets wider the more right it is. Oh, that's curious. Okay, let's change it back to... Let's change it to be different then. I mean, x-coordinate of the x-coordinate would certainly make sense, right? Hide the view. No, that's not it, is it? No. No, it doesn't feel right, does it? Huh. Something is off. I can't quite put my finger on it, you know? So just... Something doesn't feel right. Okay, so... You know what we should do? We should do like our own... transformation setup. That's what we should do. So here's the thing. We will make a new file. We'll call it transform.c, or it could be included. It doesn't matter. And in the transform C will include main h, and then we'll set everything up. So void mkt transform, and then flip. And in the flip, what we'll have is we'll get a pointer to the matrix. Okay, that could walk, That's clever. That is clever. That is clever. I'm doing some clever code. Pointer to the transform, and then transform yes, and then char axis, and then right here we'll also make transform h, and in the transform h we'll define x axis as 0, y axis then should be 4, 5 if I'm not mistaken. We'll see in a second. Then z axis should be I don't know, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 I think. That would make sense because it could be 13, yeah. Well, I guess we might as well do a W with 15, whatever. Can anyone in the chat tell me what this code does? Please, anyone. I need to know. So there's an engage with respect to what are we there? Message presented dramatic and drawn as warm welcome. Hi, the lamppost. I don't quite exactly understand what you meant there, but your stay here is always welcome. Now, if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, we can go to main C, or main H, main C, and we can include transform H. And now, what we can do is we can set up a code in which if we press a button, then we flip. How about that? That seems genius. That seems great. That seems clever. Let's do it. I have to do it in input. Okay, so let's test out MKT flip. In input, if we press enter, we not only want to change the character. If key is equal to glf w key enter, then what we also want to do is we want to flip it. Flip the text, which means mkt text object 0 transform yes, and then axis, and then we want to include transform. All right, are you all ready for a grand test? So I'm not. Will it break? Oh yes, it will actually, in fact. MKT T flip. And find reference. Oh, what's your problem? 141. This one doesn't help, even though in transform H we do define it as a void. Yeah. T flip. What is your problem then? What are we doing today? We're working with 16 numbers, and only 16 numbers. We're just trying to transform stuff. Tries to program a client for future robots. I think if I understood correctly. You understood it perfectly, yeah. Hopefully it's not too warm. No one likes a heat stroke. Yeah, but that's hot. Not warm. That's hot. I like... Lampos has a warm welcome. Hot is more like me, right? I'm hot. Is it... No words. It's warm enough to radiate positivity though. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, what am I doing wrong? Well, we have a problem, undefined reference to MKTT flip, which doesn't make any sense because right here we are including transform H, and if we go to transform H, we'll see that right here it is very much defined. So what is the problem? Why is it not working actually? Because we didn't. I am such an idiot. We didn't add transform, of course we didn't. And robotic basement was pretty cool. Robotic basement? Damn it, that sounds like Candyland. Calling me jealous. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to turn my apartment into robotic basement, even though it's not a basement. Okay, we set it to -1, which makes sense. We can actually flip stuff. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting it. And right here we'll have axis. And then we'll have axis times -1. Actually, we can just shorten it into multiply equals -1. Make it. Why do we have a Q on the very beginning? Okay, so text breaks every now and then, but... Alright, let's change it up a bit. Let's change it up so that... It's the least convenient method out there. Because some guy was made with that brush. Let's go into input, and let's instead do arrows. So like a right arrow will flip to left right, and up arrow will flip up and down. Key left. No. W keys. Oh, this is just left, right. Okay, so let's do right for the X flip, and let's do up for the up and down, which will be just Y axis. And now if we build it, oh, because I pressed shift, that's why. Okay, also we should have the rule that if we press like any of those, so yeah, if we press shift Just the rule that if we press right or left or anything, then we need to lower the size. Down, if you press any of those, if you press left shift, anything, just lower the size. What kind of robot are you making? Plural. Okay, now we can't type at all. That's an improvement, certainly, I would say. Cool. Great. Alright, so let's remove the shift one. Let's just go like this. Okay, shift still adds a little, but only on the beginning apparently. And then we can do, ladies and gentlemen, everything breaks. Okay, good. Sweet. Why? Why do you break? There's no need for you to break. We removed text object size. Oh my goodness, why didn't you all tell me? Y'all should have told me. Dot size, this one. Oh, why didn't anyone warn me? You all just, oh no. Really? No one noticed? Oh, that was such an obvious error. Why didn't anyone of you tell me? That's such, oh, I blame you, you know? How could you? Let's try it again. Mickey, how long have you been working this client? I don't know, like 5 streams, I think. Okay, that's great. Now what I need to figure out is how to move stuff. So now... how do we move stuff? If we want to move something on the x-axis, yes, W doesn't work clearly. What we want? Well, thanks a lot for absolutely nothing. Ah, where's the... you know what I'm looking for? General equation. You are no help. Make transformations, let's see. Matrix transformation, more like... make it transformations, am I right? Transforms. I'm looking for a general equation. Do you really not have a general equation? Fine, I'll do it myself. If we have a 4x4 and we transform like a... we just discard the W if I'm not mistaken, right? Do we? Transform times vector of 4. Yes, we do. Oh, wait, would offset work in this case? I really hope it will. I mean, worked so far. Now, what is this equal to? This is equal to... great gosh. X... my goodness. X... times X. Right here we'll have X times Y. right here we'll have x times z and x times w, correct? Yes, now then... هذا أنا كنت بوصي, I'm just a client for my robots. I just watched your humanity worst mistake video. I am speechless. This is the best modern media consumed by me. See what I mean? Okay, I am really glad you did and I'm really glad you liked it, because now I hope you understand why in my list of top 16 favorite videos this ranks as a second. I love that video. That's because I made it. That's one of my... Well, that's probably my longest series of videos. The series called Make It getting absolutely demolished by existential dread while I was talking about AIs video. Actually, it probably should be higher than chemistry. Worst mistake humanity could ever make is an incredibly important... has an incredibly important message in my opinion. What's the key combination used to make the before the line? Control... Yeah, control and slash. I have to actually check, because it's muscle memory at this point. So this, and then to it we add, if I'm not mistaken, and then to it we add, and to it we add, like this, right? This will be Y. If I do remember correctly, this would be the equation, correct? Alright. Now, if we would like to move something, just move it to the left on the x-axis, how would we do it? Logically, you would say that we would... Oh my goodness, how? So many person included. Yeah, I mean... It's a pretty... I mean, yeah, it's just an important message, in my opinion. AGI terrifies me, always has. It is, and the fact that people don't understand just how crucial of an invention it will be. The fact that we know AGI is possible, like we know it is possible because humans exist, and the fact that it will be the most crucial invention possible. I just really wanted people to understand that. Does Matrix transform? I mean, yeah, should be right, I think. 7 AM stream. Precisely, an early live stream. Alright, now if we want to move something on the x-axis only, and for all of the points to move on the x-axis, we actually don't want it dependent. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. Wait, 3 flips it. No, 3 doesn't. What does 3 do? Shader. It's from just the 1. If we increase this number, shouldn't it just move to the left? Or am I crazy? If we set that number... Am I crazy? If we set that number 3 to -1, what's going to happen? It increases its size as it goes on. Okay. Why? I mean W. Funny, because why sounds like a question. Why? I know, I'm hilarious. Why am I struggling with this so much? Okay, make it think about it in 3 dimensions. I want to move something more to the left using a matrix, and only a matrix. How would you do it? Well, you would do it by... This one ellipse, which makes sense because we multiply it. We would, well, the W makes sense actually. I don't know why W doesn't work. What happens if we do the same thing to Y, which means 1? Ha! I see. Okay. The answer is no. What happens if we do it to 1 and 2? Curious. Shocking. You deserve to be narcissistic as if no prize or something. I am flabbergasted. I mean, I don't need to go that far. I was actually thinking about making a, I don't know if I should call it a sequel to that video or remaking it. Called, I wanted to just make a video called The Last Human Invention, but Kurzgesagt made a video which is called Humanity's Final Invention. That kind of stings. Coming up, yeah. Okay. That's the thing people don't understand about AGI though, or the thing that people like to sweep under the rug or like to live in denial about, the fact that AGI will be better than humans. It's not like could be better, will be better than humans. The only thing that humans have going for them, or we humans have going for us, is the fact that we're intelligent. AGI will be the first thing which will be more intelligent than us. Am I going crazy? Do I even know? Am I going myself? Guess the ending. Is the transform going this way? Because if it is, then this number would be 12. Which means if we said 12... it's going the other way. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, nice. So... kind of straight. Which means that right now, if we want to transform something, what we can do is we can just mkt move, and then transform, and then the axis. Actually, we can redefine the axis to be 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then right here, we can just do axis times 5. And then right here in the move, we want axis plus 12, and then plus equals round, which will be a float. And then what we can do is we can take t move. First of all, we can define it like so, and then we can take it to input, and then right here right, left, up, we can just do move. Right can be x-axis, x-axis, up, down, right, left, and then right will be 0.01. Up should be, no, I don't remember which one, honestly, we'll just see. What do you think of Kurzgesagt's video on time travel? I liked it. It was solid. Actually, most favorite piece of me, I can't talk about it. And talking to the creators is like so weird. It feels like I am high or something. Really? Well, I am really then glad you like it, because it seems like you understand the video. Which is quite rare, honestly. Most people after watching that video didn't care about it much. It is one of my favorite videos, if not my favorite video I've ever made. Should I pursue AI field or study university? Use AGI. I'm in college right now. I know I have a feeling by my grad take won't last, even if as well want to replace humans and have a brain. Roll now. Mr. 8, well, you see, if AGI, if we create it, well, if we don't kill ourselves before we create AGI, then once AGI is created, every single job will be replaced. You won't be able, there's like, you can't pick a career that AGI wouldn't replace. That's why I would just recommend don't pick a career with that in mind. No matter what you pick, it will be replaced by AGI. So just pick something you want to do for the next 5 to 50 years, because that's kind of the brackets we have for AGI. It could be in the next 5 years or 50. We don't know. Wow, isn't that comforting, isn't it? It's great. Oh boy. Do you think that we will create AGI? Humans are scared. Yes, we will. I was born rest in peace generation. It's not a rest in peace generation. Think about it differently. From now on, you won't have to walk once AGI gets created. I would call it a pretty big win, wouldn't you? Let's move it up there, because right now... The end of the world gotten wrong. Yeah, but at the same time, you are not wrong, but at the same time, it's the same exact risk as with nukes. So it's not the first time we face our own extinction. I mean, come on, we've been trying to kill ourselves as a species for such a long time. Nuclear warheads, climate change, well, wars, basically, all of them, all the time. We've been trying to kill ourselves as a species for thousands, well, not thousands, but hundreds of years at this point. And yeah, AGI is the most severe and most dangerous weapon anyone could ever construct, but at the same time it's the best tool anyone could ever construct. I don't know, I don't feel useless without walk. Like, if I didn't have to walk today, I just would make videos on YouTube full time. And like, yeah, AGI could make better videos than me, but so what? I like it, it's fun. 5 years, we still need to build machines that could build houses themselves. Yeah, but experts right now estimate that, like, that AGI will happen anywhere from 5 to... I think the actual estimate was 70 years. 70 something. And rolling around. Precisely. We could just basically... Listen, just because you don't need to walk doesn't mean you can't walk. It just means that you don't have to. Who are the experts? There was a study about this. Let me recommend you all a creator now. My beloved. The man, the myth, the legend, my beloved Robert Miles, AI safety. I'm pretty sure in the most recent video he also talked about this, but irrelevant. AI expert, try to predict the future. Here's the paper. Here's them experts. When will AI exceed human performance? Evidence from AI experts. Those are the experts. Can I get like an easy graphic? Full automation of labor, all human jobs. At the time of this paper, that was 50 something to over 200. High-level machine intelligence, yeah, but that's at the time of this paper. Angry Birds. From in one lecture they barely touch machine learning, and then that guy videos aren't half bad. They are really good. They're not really made to be, you know, flashy. They're just made to explain to people how fucking dangerous this is. And they do it pretty well. Hi there, Ramit. Welcome. Now we can move stuff around. That's pretty swell. Actually kind of all we need, isn't it? Was I trying to? Oh yeah, right. We figured out how to move stuff, so we can just. Well, the next thing would be scaling, I suppose. How do I scale? Let's think about this. In order to scale something, we basically want to increase. Oh, that's the same as flipping, except flipping in the negative. Right, that makes sense. You could actually define it as like a single line, like this. Can I just do it like this? That'd be pretty funny if I could. I don't think so. I think you need the brackets for functions. Let's take flipping, and then let's just add the mount. If we could invent time travel and just send one of the technology to the past, would be like more developed faster. Well, maybe. I mean, obviously. Focus on understanding concepts rather than problem solving. It might help us at least understand what AGI is doing. I mean, there are so many tricky bits of AGI, which is just upsetting. Not because of AGI apocalypse. I don't know, make a failsafe detonator before making AGI, which is no the true record that shut down if it went wrong. That's not good enough for AGI. What you have to understand is AGI is just more intelligent than us, right? Like, how would you set a trap for someone who's more intelligent than you? How would you do it? Setting a trap basically means tricking someone. How would you trick someone orders of magnitude more intelligent than you? For a while, how much would someone have to pay if you free channel rights? A little more than pennies, but what about price to quit content creation? To quit content creation, I would require $3 billion. That's my price. If someone offered me $3 billion to quit doing YouTube, I would. Because now I could just focus on, I don't know, building stuff. Pouring water on CPU. Aren't there like 3 rules for AGI, like not to cause or commit harm? Yeah, but you know, rules without an idea how to implement them that's not a rule, that's just like that's like setting up a goal. If you have a rule but you don't know how to implement them, then it's practically worthless. It's not completely worthless. Pretty low with inflation. Is it really? 3 billion? Random Ooga Booga figure. That's just my line. Offer me 3 billion and I'm gone from content creation. That's it. Problem is that AI cannot be manipulated in any way. It can be before you create it. That's the thing. You can only manipulate AGI before you turn it on. So like, you know, before you turn it on, everything is fair game. You can create any AGI you want. But once you turn it on, then it is smarter than you. Which means you can't really stop it. as Robert Miles beautifully put it, basically, if you turn on AGI and you'd like to turn it off, it might see you coming, you know? Hyper-intelligence, artificial general intelligence, might see us coming. Please make more 1 hour videos. I'm working on one, okay? I'm only 30 minutes done. Less than 30 minutes, I think 20 something. I could make another AI video actually. It would take me probably like a month. Might do it. Ow. Device plans with me in 5 seconds. I mean, it's not really even that with device plans. We wouldn't even... We can't simulate something more intelligent than us. Because we don't know how. If we could, then we would have AGI. We don't know how things more intelligent than us would think. Because we've never met anything that's more intelligent than us. How many hours do you actually walk per day? 14? 12, 14, something like that. AGI is basically a fortune prediction machine that can predict every path you could take to turn it off. Yes, basically. Which makes it rather tricky to turn it off. Of course, you can still turn it off if it lets you. Same time. The day it will turn on, it will know in mere half second the cumulative of concept becoming evil. I feel like that's even a bit... I mean, tracking how quickly it will figure things out is nothing in comparison to how it can figure itself out. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. We know intelligence does not scale linearly with time. Alright? So here's the thing. If you have a graph of ideas, alright? If you have a graph like this of how much time you spend thinking on an idea to the quality of that idea, it wouldn't be linear. It would be more like this. So what you will realize is that the more time you spend thinking about something, the better your ideas become, but at some point it sort of flatlines. So the thing is, AGI 5 times smarter than us wouldn't really be able to think 5 times faster. It would be so much more powerful. So imagine if this would be this graph for humans, for thinking of, or thinking, for, you know, just thinking in general, in relation to time. And then for AGI, it would be something like this. Like, it's not even the fact that it would think quicker than us, it's the fact that it could come up with ideas which we would never be able to get, because they're just so complex and so intricate and so on and so forth. Create another human basically. That's another thing. Even if we create AGI to make our lives better, what's stopping AGI from simulating our lives to be better rather than actually making them better? Because we wouldn't know. But the point is, we have not seen... I feel like most people don't understand just how ridiculous this is. The fact that we've never seen anything more intelligent than a human. Never. Ever. It's crazy. Name it the same way. Honestly, I feel like we really should name an AGI Ultron. That should be a law, actually, to give AGIs terrifying names. Because that would make it really difficult to market them as a safe thing, as they're very much not. That actually could be a good law. Imagine ANS we don't want to send AGI on our network. I mean, AGI could be the great filter, for example. That could be it. Maybe every single species tries to make AGI happen, and when AGI does arrive, it just kills everyone off. That's a possibility. As you don't make it. I mean, I know I am amazing, but you know, it's just so unbelievable and yet real. Make humans smarter just give us a hint about AGI. How would you make humans smarter though? In order to genetically modify humans to be smarter, you would need to first figure out how to make humans smarter. What does it even mean for something to be smarter? We only have like a very rough idea. We don't have a solid definition of intelligence. Like, we don't have a definition of intelligence which allows us to measure intelligence. I already mentioned it on the multiple occasions. IQ is bullshit. IQ doesn't help you measure intelligence in any meaningful way. Not even near to the level we would need. AGI is just like an extremely existential questioning of a topic, you know? Millions, in my opinion, every republic could grow. It's not that simple. You can't just throw in more neurons. That's okay, happy. That's kind of like saying that in order to make faster computer chips, you just need to throw in more transistors. If you throw in more transistors randomly, you're just going to break the chip. You need to connect them in a way that actually works. So adding more neurons doesn't help in any way. Adding more neurons could give you brain damage. Will probably give you brain damage. The trick is that you need to add more neurons in a way which actually makes you smarter. And we have no idea how to add more neurons in a way to actually make you smarter. We just don't know, because we don't even have a definition of intelligence that can be quantified. Because amazing aspects, like exploring space and bringing ambiguous to real life. Hell yeah, Sanska gets it. We'll make network to communicate in the universe space. I'm sorry, I don't even know exactly where you're going. The point is, it's a grand topic. It's a terrifying topic. And oh lord. Oh lord. There's a lack of stupidness and foolishness. Great definition. I mean, honestly, the fact that we're making AGI before immortality is also pretty silly. Or the fact that we made nuclear bombs before immortality. Or the fact that we funded the military before immortality. There's a lot of problems. This is turning into yet another chatting live stream about AGIs. What is the next nuclear bomb? It's bio. There's a video on it. I know, I've seen the video. I really do like Sykes' video on AI, you know? Damn it, now I want to make a video about AIs, or AGI, again. No, I shouldn't. Or maybe I should. Or maybe I shouldn't. Before AGI, these are more like space travel stuff. It doesn't deserve to work on our problems. It doesn't deserve to work on our problems. Get me hooked up. Yeah, they do make good videos. You could have added my name on that list, but whatever. Fine. I see if I can. I can't deal with it. No, I need to go. Y'all got me started in AGI. Now I need to go and script a video about AGI. Damn it! Ah. Calculus was discovered in 300 and waited for like 3 more centuries to make a freaking steam engine after we somehow got closer along the moon. Yeah. Fun idea. Ask AI whenever you make a video on AGI or not. Okay. First of all, that's a textbook example of misalignment. I hate how people take what AI say as like gospel, as you know, as a perfect answer. Asking AI if you should do something or not is kind of like tossing a coin, you know, or at the very least asking random people online. There is no actual benefit of asking AI if you should do something that you wouldn't get from just asking random people online. My opinion is important. Really small, it's not even funny. No, I need to make a video with AGI now. Damn it! Sanska, I blame you. I'm going to go now script a video about AGI. Data is really stored on the web. Yeah, Mr. 8, but it's a collection of data. If you ask someone a yes or okay, no. If I make a program that's supposed to randomly say yes or no, then if I ask it a yes or no question, that's still me asking a collection of data. Asking... It's not how AIs work. It's not like you can ask ChatGPT for something and ChatGPT will give you the correct answer. It will try to give you the answer you want to hear. Predicts the answer from my head. Yeah, that's how it works. You know what? No, I'm going. Yeah, that's it. I'm done. We're done. We're done with this action. I'm going to script a video about AGI. Sanska, I blame you. For now, be it. Whatever, you know. All the things. You can cure global depression. I'll try. Okay, that's it. I'm going to script. Fine. I'm fine. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.